Success doesn't start with a system or a spreadsheet or even a strategy. It starts with your nervous system.
Hey squirrels, welcome to AvyHD, where ADHD isn't some clinical diagnosis, it's just life. I'm Avy, your always honest tour guide through this beautiful mess. Over here, we're not about fixing yourself. We're about figuring out how to actually enjoy your life as you are. So grab a snack and let's go.
Hey squirrels, welcome back. And we are just jumping right in because I cannot wait today. I am itchy. Have you ever sat at your desk with a literal mile-long to-do list and your brain just refuses to cooperate? You are staring at the screen, you're scrolling your phone, you're reorganizing your sticky notes, you're literally doing anything except for the actual thing you need to be doing. Yeah, that's not because you're lazy. And it's not because you don't care. And it's not because you're broken. Maybe like a little bit need to be fixed, but not broken. It's because your nervous system, the part of you that literally runs the whole show, that's literally everything, has decided that we're not safe enough to think clearly right now. Right? So you're trying to sit down and do business strategy, build sales funnels, the pitch deck that you've been avoiding. Literally none of those things matter if your brain is stuck in survival mode. And your brain wouldn't be protecting you if it allowed you to focus on a spreadsheet when it actively thinks that something is endangering you. Success doesn't start with a system or a spreadsheet or even a strategy. It starts with your nervous system. So let's break that down. What does that mean? Because that sounds really fancy, and I can hear my dad yelling at me in the back of my brain, being like, what are you talking about, your nervous system? Literally what we talk about when we're talking about our nervous system is ourself. We're talking about us. You don't need to go to a neurologist to figure everything out. You just need to figure yourself out. Okay, so let's break it down. Regulation is literally just a fancy word for your body knowing how to come back to calm, because human beings exist in a window of comfort. This is the space where you're comfortable. This is your top and this is your bottom. If you are outside of your window of comfort in either direction, your nervous system is going to ring alarm bells and it's going to tell you that you're not safe. Your nervous system is the communication. It is everything. It is everything that is talking and communicating in your body all the time. It tells you when you're safe, when you're stressed, when it's time to run, hide, fight, whatever it is that you need to do. And you've probably heard of the big four, right? Fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. Fawn is being more widely recognized. And very briefly, fight or flight, we all know. Fight or flight. Get out of here. Freeze means freezing up. And fawn means like pandering to, like almost running into danger in a softer way than fight would be in order to remain safe. And these things don't just happen in the wild. Like they don't just happen once in a while, and they don't just happen in your personal life. These things happen at work too. Fight might look like snapping at your team. Flight might look like suddenly remembering that you have to deep clean the fridge instead of writing your proposal, right? Flight, running away. Yeah. Freeze. God, I know this one. That like blank stare at your laptop for an hour. And fawn would be like saying yes to projects that you know are going to drain you because you're afraid of disappointing someone. This episode is so timely for me this week because I literally dealt with that yesterday. I had to say no to something that I committed to because the original version of the thing I committed to was less than what it turned out to be, right? I committed to paying for something and then the price ballooned and I wasn't able to afford it anymore. So I had to back out. And that's almost like worse than not saying yes in the first place because you're definitely disappointing someone. But I had to do it, and I had to do it for myself, and it was necessary. Regulation is literally and simply the practice of bringing your body back to center so that your brain is free to focus on whatever it needs to focus. on. So why do clarity and focus start in the body? There's kind of this myth that like productivity hacks are the solution. And if we can hack the system, then we can figure it out and we can just like go and go and go and go all the time without burning out. I'm not totally sure why we seem to think that because it doesn't make any sense. But the science is simple. And even more than that, the logic is simple. When your nervous system, when you think that you're under threat, your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that handles the clarity, the planning, the problem solving, the part of the brain that actually, if you have ADHD, which it's not so high functioning, it has some holes in it. It literally goes offline, like it shuts down, like lights out. Because if you're under threat, then I'm working in more base parts of the brain. I'm not working in my reasoning logic part. So if you're stressed out and if you're overwhelmed and if you're running on fumes and if you don't have enough sleep and if you don't know what's going on with yourself, then no amount of apps and no amount of color-coded Trello boards are going to save you because you're trying to run your business like with the Wi-Fi unplugged. You're the Wi-Fi. And that's why the strategy feels shaky when you're stressed, when your body is in stress. It's not that your plan is wrong. It's that your brain isn't here. It's not even online to execute the plan that you just put in place. So how do you know if you're dysregulated? Like, what does that even look like for you in your real life as an entrepreneur? Freeze, right? You're stuck. You are staring at the same document. There's zero progress. Shutting down, procrastinating, doom scrolling, saying I'll deal with it tomorrow, 5 days in a row, like kicking the can down the road endlessly. And then hyper-focus spirals. I'm so sorry about this call out. I apologize. I'm going to call you in with love. Hyper-focus spirals when you work up for 12 hours straight, but you're working on the wrong damn thing. Sounds familiar? Let me say this loudly to you. That's not laziness. It's not procrastination. It's dysregulation. It's your nervous system that's calling the shots. And once you see it that way, then the shame goes away. And you realize, oh, like my body just needs a reset. I just need a rest. So how do we reset? What do we do? And like, what do we have to like go on yoga retreats for 4 days at a time and totally disconnect and reset? No. We need to consistently, constantly, frequently reset ourselves during the day. Because you don't need an hour-long meditation or like a silent retreat in Bali, although that sounds awesome and like we should definitely go. But you need micro practices, tiny resets that tell your nervous system, hey, we are safe, you can chill, everything's fine. Try these things. 1 minute of box breathing. Box breathing, you can close your eyes or keep them open if you want. Wait, I have a graphic. Box breathing. Close your eyes or keep them open if you want, but you breathe in for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. Breathe out for 4. Hold for 4. And again. Do that for 1 minute. Signals to your nervous system, everything's fine, we're safe. Because if you were able to chill out and breathe for a whole minute, then you're by definition safe. You wouldn't be able to do that if you were being chased by a lion, which you aren't because we live in 2025 in North America, most of us. Step outside for 2 minutes. Actually notice the air on your skin. Step into nature. Feel what you feel. Try the grounding technique, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 grounding technique. It's cute because you can count down on your hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. So how that would look is stepping outside for 2 minutes and saying, I can see trees, I can see the sun, I can see birds, I can see houses, I can see grass. 4 things that you can touch. I can touch the fabric of my dress. I can touch the brick outside. I can touch the wood. I can touch a tree. 3 things you can hear. I can hear birds chirping. I can hear cars driving by, and I can hear the sound of my own breath. 2 things you can smell. I can smell fresh cut grass, and I can smell dog poop. And 1 thing that you can taste. I can taste coffee in my mouth. And that grounds you to where you are right now. This is, again, where I am right now. If I was being chased by a lion, I wouldn't be able to take the time to do this. So that signals to my nervous system, hey, you're fine. Chill. Cold water, splash cold water on your hands, on your face, both. Take a cold shower, shock yourself out of it. It's amazing. Cold showers are the best. Or move your body. Stretch, dance it, dance it. Hey, stretch, dance, shake it out. It literally doesn't matter. Just move in some way. Move the feeling through your body. It is staying in there because you think that you need it, but you don't. Get it out. The trick is consistency. Little bitty bitty consistency, not complexity. Think tiny, repeated signals of safety. If you do them often enough, then your body will learn how to come back to calm quicker and quicker and quicker each time. You can't become amazing at something right away. Okay? It takes time. But here's where we're going with this, okay? All month, I am going to be walking you through something I call the calm framework. It is a way to reset your nervous system. Again, that just means like resetting yourself, chilling out as a human, so you can reclaim your clarity and your focus without burning out. So here's your call to action. Tune in every single week this month and share your biggest dysregulation moments with me. And if you're listening right now thinking, wait, this is me literally every damn day, then definitely connect with me on socials, because I promise you, you're not the only one. We will jump on a call. We will talk it through. We'll see how we can help. I love talking to you guys. The truth, your business doesn't just need strategy, and it doesn't just need a good idea, and it doesn't just need a tight execution team, and it doesn't just need funding, and it doesn't just need a lot of stuff. It needs you to be calm and regulated behind the strategy. That's how you make decisions that you actually trust. And that's how you build something that lasts, because it comes from you. Take a breath, feel your feet on the ground, and remember that your nervous system is the first system in your business that is worth the time to manage and to learn. You've got this. I will see you next week. In the meantime, box breathing, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, calm, present, regulated, strong. You got this. See you next week.